Hi there, it's Kristen from Gorgeous Knits. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to cast on. What you need are a pair of knitting needles and some yarn. Okay, so cast on means basically that you're throwing a bunch of your stitches onto your needle. This is how you start any knit project. You can't get started without having any stitches on your needles. That's just how knitting works. So what you want to do is first take your yarn, find the end, which I have to do right now. This is a very long tail I have going on here. Okay, take your yarn and give yourself a nice long tail. Depending on your project will determine how long you really need the tail. And so I'm just going to give myself about that much. I'm going to only cast on maybe about 20 stitches, so I need maybe roughly about that. I'm just eyeballing. But what you want to do is make a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, I'm going like this and pinching the yarn together over here. Then I'm going to twist, pull my thumb and pointer finger through that little loop I just made, and pull the yarn up and through that loop. Okay. Okay, so now with the tail towards you and the working yarn away from you, and the working yarn is what's connected to the ball of yarn, you want to take your slip knot and you want to put it onto your right hand needle. And then you're going to tighten that loop, that slip knot. Don't make it too tight, but also don't make it too loose. You want to be able to move the stitch fairly easily on your needle like this. So I have it basically just so that the knot is just almost touching. Oops, you're out of focus. Almost touching your needle. But you go based on how you feel, but you want to, for the most part, be able to do this. Okay. All right, so keep your stitch somewhat towards the edge of your needle, and what you're going to do is you're going to pick up both the long tail and the working yarn with your left hand. And you're going to do this don't do what I did and just completely pull your stitch off your needle, but you're basically, let's do this again. You're basically going to, it's going to look like this. So I'll do that slowly. You're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger, and you're going to go in between the working yarn and the tail. And you're going to use your other fingers to grab the two together. Okay, so you're kind of making almost like a diamond. Okay, and then you're just going to pull your needle back a little bit so that the tail and the working yarn are kind of wrapping around your pointer finger and your thumb. So this is how it should look. So then you want to take your needle and you're going to go under, over, and pull through. Let's do that again. Okay, so this, you're going to go under the yarn that's wrapped around your thumb and over the yarn that's wrapped around your pointer finger. And then you're going to pull through. And again, under, over, and pull through. Under, over, pull through. Under, over, and pull through. And you're going to do that for as many times as you need to make stitches. So I said I was going to do about 20. I have 2, 4, 6, I only have 7. So I'm just going to go a little bit faster. It seems like it's really strange and complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's really like second nature, I promise you, because this is how you need to start your knitting projects. This is the long tail cast on method, so you kind of just do it without thinking after a while, but it is a good thing to practice. Let me go back into the frame. Okay. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so I have all my stitches casted on, and now I'm ready to start my project. So what you would do is turn your needle around so that your working yarn is towards the right hand side, and then you would just start knitting, purling, whatever your pattern calls for. So that's how you cast on, and that's how you start your knitting project. I'm Kristen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.